Well, good evening. How are we all doing this lovely, lovely Friday night? How are you all? Are you ready for the violence, the terror, the bashing with rocks and other devices? How are y'all? How have you been? Did anyone have a good week? A good Friday, a good times. Anyone do anything fun? I did not do anything fun, disclaimer. It's been a pretty normal week, but yeah. Oh, congrats. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to hear. Good to hear it's going well so far. Oh, yeah. How was the birthday party? Oh, that's so exciting. You had fun plans, right? Did the fun plans go fun? Were they fun? Good, good. Oh, lovely. So good to hear that y'all are doing fine. Oh, man. Well, it should be yet another fun evening. We have quite an interesting cast. Many... I fought for 2 hours to get the pictures to come through on this website. But, so hopefully it all turns out okay. But... Ooh. Oh, that sounds very fun. I have questions though for your school stuff. Which colors are for what subject? It's a very important question. I very much want to know. But ooh, board games. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, that's so exciting. Ooh. Oh, I love board games. I love parties of board games. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome in. Melon soda. Oh my gosh. It's been forever since I've had melon soda. But, oh, Fighting for Your Life in Mario Sunshine. Well, good luck. Good luck. I have not played that in forever. But man, I remember it being a fun time. But perhaps my memories are more nostalgia than actuality. But science is green, math is blue, history is red. Ooh. Ooh, see, I had science as green, but I had my math as red. And I had my history as blue. I had those flipped. Pink for science, blue for maths, purple for religion, white for... Oh. Interesting. Ah, okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, you're going to the fandom cup sleeve? Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, I'm happy for you. History is blue. Listen, listen. There are sad things in the past. There are very sad things that happen that can make you blue. Listen here. My folders were always blue, red, green, and purple. So that was how I divvied them. I don't know how else to tell you. But oh, all your notes are all in the same notebook. Ah, interesting, interesting. Oh, your French is blue? Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my language folders was the purple one. But I mean, oh, see, I never used graphing paper. I never used graphing paper. I always just used line paper. That's and my line paper was always blue. In every subject, so it didn't matter for me. But that does make sense. If you are using grafting paper, having a blue folder would make sense, Yeah, but not all of the sad things necessarily involve bloodshed. However, I understand your point. I do understand. But... the color subjects are an American thing? Are they? Are they? I mean, not that I've gone to school anywhere else, but... it just helps organize all the stuff so that way you know which folder to pull for what homework you have. At least that's how I always understood it. Yeah, fair. Fair. Math is logical. This is fair. Your folders are just black and blue? Well, those are very nice colors still. Oh, Spanish has the red or orange one? Ah, I see. Oh, you also got your classes scheduled. Hey, that's good. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, I'm happy for you that although your classes are with your friend. And that's gonna make it so much nicer. You can do study parties and stuff. It'll be so fun. Oh, I love that for you. Oh, you use colored pens to differentiate your notes. Oh. Ooh, very nice. Oh. Oh, that's sad. But at least you had fun memories from when you did have classes together, yeah? Oh, see, perfect. You guys have like a whole system down now. You help with the one subject, they help with the other subject. Perfect. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, highlighters and stickers. So fun. I could never get fully into like color coordinating the ink colors and stuff like that. I always wanted to, but then I got like overwhelmed immediately. But yeah, the power of friendship. Exactly. Exactly. Unfortunately, today, the power of friendship will not be helping our lovely cast of characters in this here Vargas Camp After Dark. Our lovely time. Oh, someone added Twisted Wonderland to the Fortnite survey? Oh. Interesting. I don't play Fortnite. I have no idea what happens over there. But yeah, with the power of violence, somebody tonight shall reign supreme over everyone else. And we are going to ignore the fact that ghosts die twice in those. Mm-hmm. Yes, the Sooms are together as a monolith. They all exist together as one. We have special requests for the dwarves from RSA and for Scully, so I included a couple other RSA folks in here as well. So we have Crowley and Vargas, obviously. Cruel and Sam, also obviously. Train and Lucius, because Train cannot be without his support animal. Dia and Marja. Eliza and Puffy. Ernesto and Gino. Scully and Rolo. Dominic and Grum as a pair. Shelby and Pop as a pair. Timmy, Schnick, and Toby as a triple pair. I guess that's just called a trio. Ambrose the 63rd. Gontu and Stitch. Kifaji and the Fairy Queen. The Sooms as a monolith. And then Chenya. So there we have it. There we have it. There is everybody. Yeah. There you go. You biblically accurate Soom sack. Exactly. Oh my gosh. We should do another one of these where we just have the Soom versions of everybody. That'd be kind of funny. I think. But, oh, the yellow one is the Fairy Queen. That is the Fairy Queen from the Fairy Gala. Yeah, so the pictures, right? So, like, I tried. Apparently, I cannot use any of the pictures from the Twisted Wonderland Wikia because the website cannot read them, even though it will let me use them. So I have to use pictures from the wiki.gg, and there wasn't proper croppings for some of them. So, like, if I use the full body sprites, they just kind of get smooshed. That's why Gino is kind of smooshed. Scully is getting smooshed the other way. I was able to find a couple, like Lucius's picture off of Google, which is just Lucius cropped. But, I mean, I think it gets the point across. But, yeah, Vargas is getting, all of them are getting smooshed in some capacity or stretched. So, somehow Stitch survives it all, though. And the Soom. They kind of worked in the, they kind of just have the right dimensions off the cuff, but yeah, true. If the Fairy Queen doesn't make it, that would be problematic. It would. But yeah, the dimensions were a little difficult. Because it has to be a web page. I can't just upload an image, which would have made it so much easier. But so it goes. But yeah, so this is our spread of lovely folks for the evening. Until someone wins twice in a row. If someone wins twice in a row, we'll have to figure out who we are going to replace them with. But yeah, this is our fun little grouping here. So I suppose we can vote who we think is going to live and who we think is going to die. As is tradition, so you can place your votes now. Yeah, Puffy got real smushed. I also didn't realize that in JP he's called Chubby. Because his file name is Chubby and not Puffy. Gave me a little chuckle today. I was like, huh? What? Excuse me? Also, hello, welcome in, welcome in. We're taking bets. If you were here last time, you know how this goes. Hello, welcome in. You're just in time for the betting. You're just in time. We have Sooms winning. Oh, we have quite a few people wanting the Sooms as a monolith to win. Interesting. Yeah, I probably would give Azul a little bit of a crisis. Not gonna lie. Oh, you're gonna go with Ernesto. Scully, my. Oh, we have so many people. So many lovely folks want the Sooms to win. Wow, okay. I mean, they are rather cute and squishy. And there are like, what, 23 of them all together? Technically speaking. Holding out for Rolo. Holding out for Sam. Going with Kurel. My. Interesting. Lucius or the Sooms would be hilarious. Yeah, if Lucius wins, I think I will die laughing. If Lucius makes it all the way to the end. Especially if it's just Lucius and Train. R.I.P. Oh, Rolo, fight 24/7. True. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Instead of the monkey mutts, it's the Sooms? Instead of the monkey mutts, it's just the Sooms all descending from the sky. Oh, that would be so fun. Oh, what a wild time. And maybe I don't know. Sad you include Lucius, but not Cheka. I feel weird about Cheka because he's so little. He's so young. He has no business being in the Hunger Games. But did we ever get Acid Rain? I don't think so. I don't remember the Acid Rain. But yeah, the biblically accurate Zoom is the current fan favorite. This is true. So many of y'all are rooting for them, and I cannot blame you. I can't blame. Yes, it was for children, but it was for children of a certain age, right? Isn't Cheka like 5? I feel like you had to be like 10, right? It was like 10 to 17 or something. I know that's the whole point, but also I just felt he was a little too young. The only reason that Nej is not included is because I ran out of space. It was between Nej and Chenya. I mean, we could always swap somebody else for Nej if we wanted to. I just wanted to make sure that the event characters were included. And then because there's so many dwarves. I mean, and there's a character limit on the names, so I couldn't just lump all of the dwarves into 2 slots. Unless I do half of Dwarves 1 and half of Dwarves 2. But, we can do that. We could do that maybe next round if we want. Yeah, that's why Najma's not there. Najma would make it for the age restrict. We could put her in. We could either have Najma or we could have Nej. It's so hard for me to say his name. I have to consciously think about it. Oh, the Hunger Games participation was 12 to 18. And yeah, so Cheka wouldn't qualify. Which is what I thought. I thought he was too young, but Welcome, welcome. You have not missed anything besides folks placing bets and discussing our characters. Yeah, I mean, we could kick one of the dwarf groupings out and then put someone else in if we really wanted to. It's just gonna take me a hot minute to try to find the picture to go in that slot. But have all the dwarves in one box so we can have both Najma and Nej. Is that what y'all would like? Would you all like that? We could just have dwarves as a monolith and then have Nej and yeah, dwarves as a monolith. Dwarves as a monolith. Alrighty, alrighty. Give me a moment to edit the cast. Alright, we will have dwarves as a monolith. If it will let me... Perfect. We're good with the character limit, and then I'll just get the other folks in here real quick. If I can remember how to spell Nej. I don't think I spelled it right, but that's okay. I will get Najma in here as well. And let me just go grab their pictures real quick if I can, if it's gonna let me. Because Lord Almighty, was it hard to get people before. Najma, will you work here, please? Please? And then we need Ned. Oh, I did spell his name right. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, fantastic. All right, where are you? Oh, don't you love it when things work, guys? Don't you love it when things work? Oh my. All right, so we have now I before E except after C, but sometimes in May and in June it flips. It's a very hard rule. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to switch the pronouns. One sec. And now we're good. Alright, so we have Crowley, Vargas, Carell, Sam, Train, and Lucius, Dia, and Marja, Eliza, Puffy, Ernesto, Gino, Scully, Rolo, Dwarves as a monolith, Nej, Najma, Ambrose the 33rd? 63rd, Gantu, Stitch, Kafaji, the Fairy Queen, the Sooms as a monolith, and Chenya. All ready to duke it out in Vargas Camp after dark. Yeah, the site didn't throw a conniption. I can't believe it. It was fantastic. Yeah, we haven't had Scuff yet. No major Scuff. I'm so proud of myself. And I remembered to loop the videos for the background music properly this time too, guys. Oh, it's been such a fantastic day. Oh, my. But with that said, are we ready for our very, very first round? Are we? Because I think we are. Let us begin. All right, what do we got up first? We have Fairy Queen running away from the cornucopia. We have Chenya running away from the cornucopia. We have Train finding a bag of explosives. We have Scully scaring Ernesto away from the cornucopia. So on brand. From what a little I know of Scully, that seems very on brand. We also have Carell running away from the cornucopia. We have Gino running away from the cornucopia. Eliza finding a bag of explosives. Oh my, this is... I have a feeling this is going to be a explosive heavy round yet again. We also have Rolo running away from the cornucopia. We have Ambrose, the 63rd, running away from the cornucopia. We have Kafaji grabbing a backpack but not realizing that it's empty. We have Nej running away from the cornucopia. And then we have Marcia Crowley fighting Vargas and the Sooms as a monolith. And Marja and Crowley survive, so Vargas and all 23 Sooms, or 22 Sooms, are out. Already. Oh no. RIP all of our hopes and dreams, guys. But yeah, Granny got some spunk. Granny got some spunk. They were too squishy. This is true. This is true. Honestly, they were probably slowing Vargas down as well. They got the Sebek curse. No. No. Oh no. Can you imagine? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Oh man. Yeah, she did get very excited for the race. She got very aggressive when that happened. I didn't think she'd be so aggressive here and now, but so it goes. So it goes. All right, we have Sam running away. Puffy finding a bag of explosives. Who is giving everyone all of these explosives? Oh no. Oh man. Gatu runs away from the cornucopia. Lucius gathers as much food as he can. Honestly, pretty on brand. Dia runs away from the cornucopia. Uh-oh. What are these fellas doing? Dwarves as a monolith scares Najma away from the cornucopia. That's exciting. And Stitch grabs a sword. Somehow that feels very on brand. Yeah, there's a lot of explosives in play. Eliza has them, Puffy has them, and then who else? There was somebody else, right? Oh, Trade. So Puffy, Eliza, and Trade all have explosives. And we only have 2 fatalities, so that actually worked out very well for the collective group, I suppose. But yeah, Stitch is getting armed. Stitch is getting armed. Oh yeah, biblically accurate Sooms versus biblically accurate Dwarves. Oh my. Who knows? Who's to say? Who's to say? Oh yeah, true. 24 fatalities, because technically all of the Sooms all died at the same time. Yeah. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright, day 1. Kifaji trained Chenya and Stitch raid Dia's camp while she is hunting. The Fairy Queen chases Cruel. Alright. The dwarves, as a monolith, tend to Puffy's wounds. How did Puffy get hurt? We don't know. Rolo scares Crowley off. On brand. Lucius explores the arena. Also on brand. Sam and Nej hunt for other tributes. Somehow I feel like they're quite an interesting pairing, those two. I feel like they would get along. I really do. I really do. We have Scully sets off an explosive, killing Eliza and Gatu. Scully. Bringing our total up. Man, oh man. Well, there goes Eliza and all of her explosives, I suppose. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. This is going to be a wild ride. We're on day 1. We haven't missed too much. But, we're up to 26 fatalities, technically. Ambrose, the 63rd, tries to sleep throughout the entire day. That seems pretty on brand. Pretty on brand. Najma also tries to sleep throughout the entire day. Interesting, interesting. True, Scully did accomplish what everyone else failed to do. And he's only been here for like, what, 5 minutes? We have Marja stabbing Gino while his back is turned. Marja, what is going on? Granny's out for blood. My. Wow, okay. Okay. So Gino is out. Poor baby, poor baby. But man, oh man, Ernesto, meanwhile, just travels to higher ground. Why am I not surprised? My goodness. All right, 5 cannon shots. 1 for Vargas, 1 for the Sooms as a monolith, 1 for Eliza, 1 for Gantu, and 1 for Gino. R.I.P. Yeah, 27 technical fatalities. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. F's in the chat. For our first 5 fallen fellows. Yeah, unfortunate. I feel so sad about the Zooms. I really feel like the Zooms should have stayed a little bit longer. But so it goes, so it goes. Alright, let's see how night 1 goes. Scully looks at the night sky, while Puffy receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Chenya starts a fire. Najma sets up camp. Nej and Sam run into each other and decide to truce for the night, which is good considering that they were hunting pals before. The Fairy Queen and Rolo tell stories about themselves to each other. Fairy Queen, watch out. Watch out, you're in very dangerous territory over there. Very dangerous territory. Alright, Lucius, Ernesto, Stitch, and Kafaji. What is happening? Oh, Lucius fends Ernesto, Stitch, and Kafaji away from his fire. Wow. Good on you, little kitty cat. I guess. Treyan is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. He should probably go hang out with his cat. Ambrose, the 63rd, receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Crowley receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Corral cooks his food before putting his fire out. And the dwarves as a monolith and Marja tell stories about themselves to each other. And Dia is awoken by nightmares. Poor Dia. Poor. Alright, let's see what craziness happens in day 1. Or day 2, I guess. Oh, alright, starting off strong. Nej spears Kafaji in the abdomen. Kafaji is down. Dang, didn't know Nej had that in him. My goodness. Corel thinks about home, while Sam tends to Rolo's wounds. Marja injures herself somehow, and Puffy and the Fairy Queen are now hunting for other tributes together. What a time. Chenya is unable to convince the dwarves as a monolith to not kill him, so Chenya is also down. Man, Nej and the dwarves are they're putting in the work. They're putting in the work today. And now, what do we think Scully, Ambrose, Stitch, Train, and Dia are doing together? I wonder what this could be. Okay, they're all just hunting for other tributes. Nothing too dramatic. Nothing too dramatic. Okay. We have Najma, Crowley, and Lucius, though. Oh no. Okay, so Najma, Crowley, and Lucius started fighting, but Crowley runs away as Najma kills Lucius. Lucius is off the table. Train's emotional support cat is gone. I wonder how he's gonna take that. R.I.P. Lucius. And then Ernesto is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Pretty on point. Oh, the bird got his revenge. I suppose he did. Dang. All right. Well. Ooh, everyone's now beginning to hallucinate. Ernesto survives. Marja mistakes Stitch for a bear and kills him, so poor Stitch is gone. The Fairy Queen, Sam, and Scully all survive. Meanwhile, Corel and Ambrose the 63rd decide to jump down the rabbit hole to Wonderland, which unfortunately is just a pit of rocks. So Corel and Ambrose the 63rd out yet again. Train drowns Nej, who he thought was a shark trying to eat him. While. And then the dwarves all as a monolith survive. And Najma drowns Dia, who she thought was a shark trying to eat her. Oh no. That's not good. And then Rolo hugs a tracker jacket nest, believing it to be a pillow, so Rolo is also gone. Yeah, I don't know why there's so many shark hallucinations. Maybe we're on an island of some sort. I don't know. Crowley drowns Puffy, who we thought was a shark. Again, there's 3 whole shark hallucinations. Well, I suppose that's a popular method. Wow. Kafaji, Chenya, Lucius, Stitch, Corral, Ambrose the 63rd, Nej, Dia, Rolo, and Puffy. All gone. Yeah, we didn't get this before with so many people. We only got this with like the last 3 people. But dang, that took out so many. Between the nighttime shenanigans and the hallucinations. My. R.I.P. At night, we have Naja attempting to start a fire, but being unsuccessful. Scully, the Fairy Queen, Crowley, and the dwarves as a monolith all tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Sam receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Ernesto decapitates Marja with a sword? Bro was picking berries like 10 minutes ago. What? And meanwhile, Train unknowingly eats some toxic berries. So yeah, I guess Ernesto got his revenge for Gino. But dang. Taking up Marja. Marja was doing so well, by all intents and purposes. And then poor Train just, unfortunately, could not tell the difference. Alright, the cornucopia is replenished with food and supplies. The dwarves, Crowley, and the Fairy Queen confront each other, but grab what they can slowly to avoid conflict. Scully catches Ernesto off guard and kills him, so Ernesto's now gone as well. And Najma and Sam both decide not to go to the feast. So we're down to what? 3, 4, 5, 6. We're down to 6. We're not quite in the final 5. But oh boy, yeah, Scully going off. Alright, let's see. Scully sprains his ankle while running away from Crowley. Oh no. Sam sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Najma goes hunting. The Fairy Queen accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it, so R.I.P. Fairy Queen. Dang. And then the dwarves construct a shack. They just make a little house. So we are now down to the final 5. We have Scully, Crowley, Sam, Najma, and the dwarves. We have all of them left. I'm assuming it's gonna go to the Fallen Tributes, yeah. So who do we think is going to win? Or who do we think is going to die next? Whichever you would like to vote on, vote now. We've got Crowley, Sam, Najma, you know, all sorts of other people. Who knows? Scully. Oh, we're hoping for Crowley not to make it. Interesting. Scully or Sam for the win? Crowley surviving? Well, we'll have to see. Who's to say? Scully or Sam? You want Najma to win? But oh yeah, it would be funny if the dwarves did. I mean, to be fair, they have 7-1. I mean, they got pretty good odds, tactically speaking. The monolith. Oh, you want to see the monolith not survive? Well, who's to say? I suppose we'll find out soon enough. All right, are y'all ready to see what they're... Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought that said Sam destroys Crowley while he's sleeping. He just destroyed his supplies. So Crowley's okay. Crowley's good. Najma tries to treat her infection. And then the dwarves and Scully run into each other but decide to truce for the night. So nobody's doing nothing. Everything's fine. Mickey would have won? Maybe. Unfortunately, Mickey's not in here, but he might have. Who's to say? Yeah, Stitch unfortunately didn't make it, but... Alright, so our final 5 are still our final 5. Alrighty, well, let's see. Day 4. Oh, the dwarves overhear Sam and Scully talking in a distance. Najma travels to higher ground while Crowley, our infinitely kind headmaster, decides to pick flowers. Unbothered. I don't know, man. I don't know. But who? Oh my gosh. I don't know why the Fae like picking flowers so much, but they do apparently. Malleus and Crowley both just loving it. Loving it. Oh yeah, you're right. This is exactly the kind of stuff that he's doing while Yu is battling. Absolutely. Oh man, well, no cannon shots, so let's see what happens during the night. All right, Najma convinces Crowley to snuggle with her. What? You should be stabbing him in the back, sweetie. Sam and the dwarves tell each other stories, while Scully receives some fresh food. Well, we don't actually know how old Crowley is. We have no idea how old he is. But it's just snuggling. They're just huddling together for warmth to survive. That's all. That's all. I think she might be. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what her age is. But, yeah. Unfortunately for her, Scully shoots a poison blow dart into her neck. So she is gone. The dwarves explore the arena. Crowley hunts for other tributes. And Sam hunts for other tributes. So Scully's still going on a rampage. I don't know if he has the most kills now or not. I don't know. Well, unfortunately, Najma has been taken out. R.I.P. Najma. Goodbye, sweet angel. All right, we're down to our final 4. Scully might have the most kills. He might. I know Marja was very active before. I just can't remember exactly how many Scully has at this point. All right, during the night, Scully just quietly hums. He's just thinking about his day. The dwarves try to treat their infection. Sam receives an explosive, and Crowley just looks up at the night sky, yet again, unbothered. Completely unbothered. Cannot, for the life of him, get it together. Oh my. Scully begs for Crowley to kill him, but Crowley refuses. Meanwhile, Sam practices his archery, and the dwarves fish. Not much going on today. Interesting. Okay. No cannon shots. We'll see what happens, though. All right, the dwarves cry themselves to sleep while Sam, Scully, and Crowley discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Okay. Okay. While. Everyone's just chilling, except the dwarves are having a little bit of a crisis. Okay, well, the dwarves divert Crowley's attention and run away, while Scully tends to Sam's wounds. We're just chilling. We're literally just chilling. We're just having a grand old time, all right? No cannons. No cannons. If they start singing songs together, I think I'm gonna lose it. Let's see. Crowley climbs a tree. Exciting. The dwarves stay awake. And Scully defeats Sam. But they don't kill him. So here we are, yet again. Everyone's just chilling. My gosh, at this rate, we're going for another arena event. Come on, guys. Okay, so Scully sprains his ankle while running away from Sam. I think again. Oh, guys, it's what you've been waiting for. The dwarves severely injure Crowley and leave him to die. Crowley is off of the table. It is now just Scully, Sam, and the dwarf. My. We had some action after all. They did it. They did it. They did indeed do it. Ah, wow. Wow. All right. We think it's going to be Sam? We think it's going to be Scully? Or do we think it's going to be the dwarves? I have no idea why Scully and Sam have beef. They had such a good time at the beginning. They were having such a good time, talking strategy, hunting for other people. And now all of a sudden they're like fighting each other. I don't know. Out here reliving the events of Sleeping Beauty. Maybe. All right, we have a vote for the dwarves, a vote for Scully, and a vote for Sam. My, we're quite evenly split. Shall we find out what there is to find out? Oh, Crowley is gone. R.I.P. Birdman. All right. The dwarves kill Scully while he is sleeping, and Sam bleeds out due to untreated injuries. The dwarves have taken home the crown of our very first round. Wow. Congratulations to the dwarves as a monolith. Wow. They actually won. GG's. Wow. All right, so who had the most kills? Oh, Marja and Scully were tied for the most kills. Wow. Wow. Yeah, and then the dwarves are right underneath them. What a time. Dwarves living just to fight us, Fightville. Maybe, I suppose. Oh, what's the prize for the winner? They don't die. That's the prize for the winner. They don't die, and then they get, like, government-funded housing. And they get, like, some money, I think. So they get, like, to live a better life, in theory, than they were previously. That's kind of it from what I remember, anyway. Oh, yeah, true. Marja would have the most kills because of the Zooms. This is fair. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for coming and stopping by. They get free trauma. Yeah, basically. Basically, they get free trauma. They live, in, like, a house. But, yeah, it's not the best prize. Oh, absolutely. The dwarves would just donate it. But yeah, true. A monolith did win. It just wasn't the one that everyone was betting on. This is true. Oh, their district also gets resources? Okay. So then it's kind of worth it. At least for, like, most of the districts. Right? Because isn't, like, 1, 2, and 3, like, the really rich people? And then, like, literally everyone else is not benefiting at all from the system. I think. I don't remember. Because I know the main characters are in 12. And then, like, 1 and 2, I know get, like, special training. And it's, like, an honor to be in the gate. Like, I don't get it, personally. But in universe, that's how it worked, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. And Squid Games is voluntary. Versus this, I mean, you can volunteer if you want to, but generally it's done by lottery. Yeah, either rich or dirt poor. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose at least then you can make the choice for Squid Game, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't want to be in either. But who do we think is going to win round 2? Do you think the Sooms have a chance this time, or do you think that they are cursed like Sepek? Place your votes now. See who there is to see. I'm surprised that Lucius lasted as long as he did last time. I'm surprised at how many explosives were given to literally everybody. Oh, we have a Sooms, we have a Rolo, we have a Lucius, we have a Sooms, a Lucius. You're not voting because they always die. Fair, fair. Sooms and Lucius, Nej maybe, Rolo. All good guesses. All good votes. Very lovely, very lovely. Oh, maybe I should pick a person. I don't know. Oh goodness, I'm getting Chenya vibes. I'm gonna go with Chenya. That's how I feel tonight, or at least with this round. I think it'll be a Chenya. That's my vote cast. All right, y'all ready for the shenanigans? Y'all ready? Scully or Sim, hello, welcome in. We're starting round 2. The dwarves as a monolith won round 1, but now we're going for round 2. You want to root for Gontu for the funsies? Go for it. Yes, Nej is in this. Indeed, indeed. Lucius should win? Oh, yeah, true. I probably could have done that if I had half a brain this afternoon after work. I did take out the events that were a problem last time. But I did not add in twist events, unfortunately. That would be funny, though, to have a randomly dropped cauldron on them. Choo choo choo. Unending trauma for all. Fair enough, fair enough. All right, well, shall we begin? We have the Fairy Queen running away from the cornucopia, along with Chenya, but Chenya has a lighter and some rope. Train finds a bag of explosives. Scully yet again scares someone away from the cornucopia. But it is Ernesto this time. That's exciting. Super funny. Kurel runs away from the cornucopia. Yeah, you can edit the events. There's just like 17 pages that I'd have to, well, not 17. There's 8 total pages I'd have to go through, and you can't edit them. You have to remove them and then add new ones. It's annoying. It's very annoying. But for now, Gino also runs away from the cornucopia. Eliza finds a bag of explosives again. Oh yeah, Train and Eliza both got them again. Wow. Rolo runs away. Ambrose runs away. Gafaji grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty, exactly like last time. What is happening? Nej runs away. Marja and Crowley fight Vargas and the Sooms. Okay, this is just repeating. This is literally exactly what happened last time. Because this is the exact same fight that happened. Lucius gathers as much food as he can. What happened? What happened? And Stitch grabbed a sword. This is the same exact... What? Did I accidentally... Oh, I restarted it somehow. Oops. How... What? Huh? Why is it doing this? Help. Help. Oh, do I have to hit this button? Okay, I hit the wrong bell. I hit the wrong button. Hey guys, it was our Scuff. Guys, we had our Scuff. We met our Scuff quota. We did it. We met our Scuff quota. Yay. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Well, now we can press the right lever. Now we can proceed properly. All right, round 2. For real this time. Lucius grabs a jar of fishing bait while Nej gets the spear. Ernesto runs away from the cornucopia. The dwarves run away from the cornucopia. Corel takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. The Fairy Queen runs away from the cornucopia. Eliza runs away from the cornucopia. Stitch shoots poisonous blow darts at Marja, so Marja gets eliminated immediately. R.I.P. Granny. Chenya runs away from the cornucopia. Scully runs away from the cornucopia. Crowley accidentally steps on a landmine. Congratulations, Crowley, you are also off of the table. Somehow that feels very on brand to me. I don't know. Gino runs away from the cornucopia. Train takes a spear from the cornucopia. Najma runs away from the cornucopia. Kifaji runs away from the cornucopia. Puffy snatches a pair of scythes. Dia grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Rolo takes a spear from the cornucopia. And the Sum monolith runs away from the cornucopia. Vargas grabs a backpack and retreats. Ambrose clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Gantu retrieves a trident from the cornucopia. And Sam runs away. They were first 2 deaths. Wow, okay. Gino scares Stitch off. Wow. The Fairy Queen sets off an explosive, killing Puffy. Wow. Ernesto defeats Kafaji in a fight, but spares his life. Meanwhile, Najma, Corel, Sam, and the dwarves track down Eliza and kill her. So Puffy and Eliza out. And Train just fishes. He's just fishing. He's chilling. Living his life. You know how it goes. Gantu and Dia fight Scully and Chenya. Gantu and Dia survive. So, oh no, so Scully and Chenya. R.I.P. my vote. Chenya's out. Oh no. Oh, R.I.P. Meanwhile, the Sums stalk Ambrose. Very on brand. Nej begs for Lucius to kill him, and Lucius refuses, probably not understanding human language. And walks away. Vargas explores the arena. And Rolo dies trying to escape the arena. R.I.P. Rolo. He did what he could, but it just wasn't enough. 7 cannon shots. We got Marja, Crowley, Puffy, Eliza, Scully, Chenya, and Rolo. The dwarves, as a monolith, won the last round. It was the dwarves all together. But yeah, what a start. I feel like we had about an equal amount of deaths in the first couple days. Right? Compared to last time. Starting off a little strong. See how it goes. All right. Aw, Stitch and Ambrose hold hands. Isn't that adorable? Lucius is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Poor Lucius. Train receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Sam loses sight of where he is. Gantu questions his insanity. Questions his sanity, whether or not he is insane. Who's to say? Najma climbs a tree to rest. Dia starts a fire. Nej climbs a tree as well. The dwarves destroy Gino's supplies while he's sleeping. Poor Gino. The Fairy Queen and Ernesto talk about the tribute still alive. Wild conversation. Wild. And Cruel cooks his food before putting his fire out. All right. Responsible lad. The Sums stay awake all night. And Kifaji convinces Vargas to snuggle with him. Oh, how adorable. Here you go, Grandpa. Here you go. The next day, though, Vargas steals from Gino while he's not looking. The Sums, Train, Dia, and Lucius all hunt for other tributes. Ambrose chases the dwarves. Gantu discovers a river. Very nice. Ernesto and Kafaji track down and kill Najma. Excuse me? Huh? The Fairy Queen makes a slingshot, and Stitch receives fresh food, while Sam runs away from Cruel. And Nej makes a spear. So everyone else is just chilling. Poor Najma, though. Poor Najma. R.I.P. Queen. Next day, Fairy Queen, or night rather, Fairy Queen climbs a tree to rest. Vargas receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Train, Kefaji, and Pharrell discuss the game and what might be happening. Gantu receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Gino, Ambrose, Dia, and Sooms, as well as Lucius, sleep in shifts. The dwarves Sam, Stitch, and Nej sleep in shifts. And Ernesto tries to treat his infection. Well, wonder how that's gonna go for him. Oh, we're cheering on Vargas now? Is that what we're doing? My. Well, maybe he'll win. Who knows? All right, so Stitch, Vargas, and the dwarves hunt for other tributes. Gino sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Lucius receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. That seems dangerous. Dia sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Pharrell discovers a river. Ernesto constructs a shack. The Fairy Queen picks flowers. What is with the Fae and picking flowers in this scenario? Malleus, Crowley, the Fairy Queen, everybody's picking flowers. I don't know why, but okay. Sam tries to spear fish with a trident. Train travels to higher ground. The Sooms chase Nej. And Gantu sees smoke, but decides not to investigate. Kefaji receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. And Ambrose dies trying to escape the arena. R.I.P. Ambrose. Who knows why the Sooms are chasing Nej? Who knows? Who knows? But poor Grandpa. Poor Grandpa. Out for the count. R.I.P. Ambrose. F's in the chat. Poor guy. Couldn't catch a break. Just trying to get out of it, but... Can't do that. Can't do that, buddy. Oh my gosh, yeah. The stampede of Sooms would be honestly terrifying. If you were getting chased by all of the Sooms, it would be a little spooky. Although, true, it would be very funny. Okay. Thank you for coming. Or at least letting us know. That's true. If they're tiny, it's not as terrifying. But if they're huge, then it's very terrifying. Can you imagine? Oh, like 24 trucks, right? 22 trucks coming at you. If they were at the big size. Not good. Not good. Although tiny gives them more like a maneuverability, right? So if they're tiny, then they get to you and then they get big. Could also be pretty spooky. Could also be pretty spooky. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, well, let's see how the Sooms continue to fare, shall we? Alright, Stitch cooks his food. Oh, Kefaji, Train, and Sam sing songs together. Wow. How cute. Gino sets up camp for the night. Vargas sees a fire, but stays hidden. Gantu starts a fire. Ernesto, the Fairy Queen, the Sooms, and Cruel sleep in shifts. Dwarves treat their infection. Dia begs for Nej to kill her, but he refuses, keeping her alive. And Lucius sets up camp for the night. My. Oh my gosh. Like the squirrels from Willy Wonka. Yeah, that's exactly how the Sooms are functioning, I feel like. Oh no, that would also be ridiculously scary. All right, day 4. Nej sees smoke but decides not to investigate. Stitch steals from Gontu while he's not looking. Kafaji collects fruit from a tree. Cruel, this time, is picking flowers. I guess it's not just the Fae. I suppose Cruel, too, can pick flowers. The Fairy Queen receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Lucius, the dwarves, train, all track down and kill Dia. Excuse you? Excuse me? Ah, the audacity. Sam is prickled by thorns while picking berries. Vargas tracks down and kills Ernesto. Okay, we're getting some blood back on the table. Oh yeah, Crow picking him for alchemy, probably. Maybe he's gonna make a poison. I don't know. And the Sooms receive clean water from an unknown sponsor, while Gino collects some fruit. Wow, so Ernesto and Dia. R.I.P. Wow. Although, to be fair, it seems like it's been going pretty slow in terms of death so far. It's been going pretty even keel for a little bit there. But yeah, F's in the chat, F's in the chat. R.I.P. Alright, well, oh no! No! The Sooms die of dysentery! No! This isn't the Oregon Trail, but by golly, did they go out like it. Wow. All 22 of them at the same time. Oh boy, while that was happening, Kafaji and Vargas were questioning their sanity. Nej climbs a tree to rest. Train begs for Gino to kill him, but Gino refuses. Gontu tends to his wounds, while Stitch attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Lucius receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor who is giving the literal cat explosives. I don't know. Oh, true. Yeah, disease does spread easier in closed groups. This is fair. It's just unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Corel and the Fairy Queen talk about tributes who are still alive. Oh, and Sam takes out the dwarves with a rock. With a rock. All right, the dwarves cannot win again. The dwarves are out. Dang, Sam. All right. Yeah, maybe it is Edia. Giving Lucius the explosive. Oh, all of them at once. Yeah. Yeah, that is a feat. This is very true. Alrighty, well, the Fairy Queen sprains her ankle, running away from Kafaji. Vargas practices his archery. Gino steals from a train while he's not looking. Lucius fishes, on brand. Sam questions his sanity now that he has ended 7 dwarves. Stitch explores the arena. I mean, the Fairy Queen, I guess, can fly. Maybe she didn't feel like it. I don't know. Corel discovers a river, but Gontu stabs Nej in the back with a trident. Gontu. I mean, I knew he always had it in him, but... Oh, boy. Wow. I... My goodness. Well, what an interesting day that was. The Sooms, the dwarves, and Nej. All 3 out of the game. R.I.P. our fallen soldiers. Oh, man. Yeah, so many multi-kills. You're right. Today was the day of multi-kills. Goodness gracious. Alrighty. Let's see who's up next. Sam. Oh no! Sam stabs Lucius with a tree branch. Brutal. Train shoots an arrow at Kafaji, but misses and kills Cruel instead. Also brutal. Gino stays awake all night. The Fairy Queen tries to sing herself to sleep. Stitch thinks about winning, which somehow feels very on brand for Stitch. We got Vargas quietly humming. And Gontu cooking his food. Wow. So who do we have left? We have Sam, Train, Kafaji, Gino, Fairy Queen, Stitch, Vargas, and Gontu. So we still have quite a few people. Quite a few people. You know what? You might be right. He might have killed Lucius last time too. I don't know what Sam has against this cat, but unfortunate for Lucius in this case. All right. Ooh, the feast. Gino and Vargas work together to get more supplies. Train and the Fairy Queen decide not to go. But Sam, the man with a plan, sets off an explosive that kills Gontu, Kafaji, and Stitch. Sam! Sam! Man, he's got his friends on the other side working pretty darn hard this round. All right, we're down to our final 5. We have Gino, Vargas, Train, the Fairy Queen, and Sam. Who do we think is gonna be out next? Who do we think's gonna die next? I feel like that's the safer thing to bet on. Do we think it's gonna be Gino? Do we think it's gonna be Vargas? Do we think it's gonna be Train, Fairy Queen, Sam? Yeah, Sam is on a kill streak. All right, we think Vargas or Kafaji or Fairy Queen. Oh, maybe Vargas. Maybe. Fairy Queen. Oh, we got quite a few votes for her. Interesting. Sam. Maybe Sam will win, no questions. Maybe. Who's to say? At this point, it's still pretty much anybody's game. But Sam has been racking up a kill count, so I have no doubt that he will have the most kills by the end of this round. Alrighty, well, let us put our guesses to the test. Alright, Train overhears the Fairy Queen and Vargas talking, while Gino injures himself, and Sam questions his sanity. As he should at this point in the game, I feel like. All right, let's see what happens. 5 cannons. We had Lucius, Corel, Gontu, Kafaji, and Stitch. R.I.E. Oh yeah, don't forget to log in today. Don't forget to log in and get your bonuses for the anniversary. I think we get gems today. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Although that was like several hours ago. And with my brain, that information was not retained. But S in the chat, yeah. Rip our 5 lovely heroes. It is gems, thank you. Alright, well. Let's see if Sam wins or not. And if anybody else dies or not. Oh no, it's just cute, guys. It's just cute. Train, Vargas, and Sam cheerfully sing songs together. The Fairy Queen and Gino huddle together for warmth. Wholesome. So wholesome all the way around. Everyone's just hanging out. They're just having a good time. Hanging out, being all cutesy. What a good time. All right, well. Oh, okay. So everyone except Train hunts for Train, while Train practices his archery. Classic. Classic moves from everyone involved. Wow. I didn't know that they all disliked him that much. But boy, oh boy. Oh, my. Well, no cannon shots today. No cannon shots. They really did say that, didn't they? Your time is up, old man. He should practice? True. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did end up accidentally killing Cruel, right? Well, let's see if it paid off. But nope, because Vargas and Train are just talking about the tributes, while Sam and the Fairy Queen snuggle, and poor Gino eats some toxic berries without realizing that they're toxic. Poor Gino. Rest in peace, King. Poor little guy didn't stand a chance. On the next day, Sam fishes. Meanwhile, Vargas accidentally detonates a landmine. Train dies from infection. And the Fairy Queen dies from hypothermia. So Sam, the man with a plan, wins this round of the Hunger Games. Wow. He really went for it. He really went for it, to be honest. He was going pretty hardcore towards the end there. 6 kills. 6 kills. No one else came close to that. Oh, that landmine really gave him the medal there. Wow. Wow. Congratulations, Sam. Who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thought? Dang. All right, well, place your bets. Place your next bets. Who do you think? yeah, true. The landmine was half of his kills, but, you know, still happens. Still's good. Still's good. Yeah, all right, so place your bets. Do we think the Sooms are gonna win this time? Are we still all betting on the Sooms? Dia, okay. Dia and Dia, got to for the low. Want Gino to win. I suppose I should pick another person this time as well. Who do I think will win? I think I'm gonna go with Marja. I'm gonna give Granny my vote. Sam was embodying a solid snake. True. Nej? Still the Sooms? Oh, you're gonna stay with the Sooms until they win. Okay. All right. Well, shall we begin round 3? You're back. Who won? Sam. Sam, the man with a plan. Sam ended up winning. Oh, this time you're just voting for characters whose names start with R and has repeating letters. I see. Fair enough. Alrighty. Well, shall we begin round 3? Ooh, Scully votes. Very nice. Let's see if Scully scares more people or not. Alright, dwarves run away. Puppy runs away. Gino runs away. Scully, unfortunately, does not scare anyone. He just runs away. But Cruel and Najma work together to drown Ernesto. So Ernesto is immediately gone. R.I.P. Ernesto. Vargas is the one who scares Sam away from the cornucopia this round. Stitch runs away from the cornucopia. Eliza runs away from the cornucopia. The Sooms run away. Lucius finds a canteen full of water. Nej runs away. Crowley snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Alright. Rolo finds a canteen of water. Ambrose and Marja fight for a bag, but Ambrose gives up and retreats. Go, Grandma. Gontu gets a bow and arrows and a quiver. Jenya runs into the cornucopia and hides. Train, Kafaji, Dia, and the Fairy Queen. Boy, what could this be? Aw, they share everything before running. Oh, it was wholesome. Oh, how cute. Aw, not as much blood at the bloodbath. Gonna be honest here. Was not that much. Rolo, Najma, Stitch, and the Fairy Queen hunt for the other tributes, sorry. The dwarves tend to Dia's wounds. Marja attacks Cruel, but Lucius protects him in the plot twist of the century and kills Marja in the process. Wow. Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, Puffy camouflages himself in the bushes. Chenya questions his sanity. Crowley and Vargas work together to drown Sam. They said Sam cannot win another Hunger Games. We gotta get rid of him. Yeah, Lucius saving Cruel. Lucius, who very famously does not like, I think Lucius doesn't like Crowley, right? I think Lucius is impartial to Cruel, but yeah. Yeah, Sam is out. They said, no more. You had your turn. It's our game now. All right, Eliza sprains her ankle while running away from Gino, although I don't even think Eliza has ankles to sprain, but that's okay. The Sooms, Nej, Train, Scully, and Ambrose hunt for other tributes. Kafaji collects fruit, and Gantu fishes. Surprisingly, okay so far. Except for poor Sam. Ernesto, Marja, and Sam out for the count. Sam is not allowed. Sam is no longer allowed. Yeah, Gino stressed her out so much that it sprained her non-existent ankles. True. Yeah, Gantu fishing is kind of in character, to be honest. But true, it's so random. All the different characters doing all the different things. Yeah, R.I.P. everybody. F's in the chat for Marja, Ernesto, and Sam. Man. I wonder how it's gonna go. Wonder who's gonna be next. I suppose we'll have to find out rather soon. Shall we? Alright, Crowley sees a fire but stays hidden. Dia, Train, Gino, Cruel, and Stitch sleep in ships. The Fairy Queen starts a fire. Najma fends Puffy, Chenya, and the Sooms away from her fire. The dwarves all think about winning. Ambrose convinces Gantu to snuggle with him. Okay, alright. Kafaji and Rolo sleep in ships. Okay, alright. Scully kills Vargas with his own weapon. Okay, Scully. Get him, I guess. Go for it. Sure. Nej stays awake all night long. Alright, which one of y'all keeps giving Lucius explosives? Who is it? Who keeps giving the cat explosives? Is it one of you? Is it Edia? Who's giving the cat explosives? I'm not giving him explosives. I'm not doing this. Najma soloed like 27 things. True. Edia? Are we gonna blame it on Edia? We're just gonna blame it on Edia? Maybe he made specialty cat explosives that Lucius can arm and is giving them to him? I don't know. He wants the cat to live? Yeah. Alright. Fair is fair. Fair is fair. It's Edia. Oh, or Grim, because he's a fellow cat rooting for Lucius? Maybe. But goodness gracious, Lucius, yet again, receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. And Eliza stays awake all night long. What a time. Alright, well, Train tries to spear fish with a trident. Scully runs away from Gino. I mean, yeah, Grim and Lucius do have this little spat going on, and they do fight from time to time. But I have a feeling Grim in this scenario would be like, yeah, get him. I don't know which way he would be going for get him, but maybe he'd have solidarity with a fellow cat. I don't know. Which event are you talking about? If it's the one with Scully, we have not. But, oh wait, are you talking about, like, the in-game event? Like the Barrel of Monkeys? Because we have not yet had the Barrel of Monkeys. That has not happened yet. We had the hallucination event. I think that's the only one that we've actually had so far, was the hallucinations. Actually. Yeah, that was it. That was the only one. I'm pretty sure that was the only one. But maybe the monkeys will come. Maybe the Barrel of Monkeys shall be opened once more. But until then, the dwarves get fresh food, and Nej goes hunting, while Rolo, Ambrose, and Najma all hunt for the other tributes. The Fairy Queen tends to Crowley's wounds. Oh yeah, the sharks are part of the hallucination. Absolutely. Yeah, the feast, but the feast happens every game, I think. I'm pretty sure the feast happens regardless. But Rolo keeps, yeah, true. Lucius begs for Stitch to kill him, but Stitch refuses. The Sooms receive medical supplies. Kithaji chases Puffy for what it's worth. Dia receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Chenya injures himself, poor Chenya. And Corel, Gontu, and Eliza all hunt for other tributes. Alright, so pretty chill day. Pretty chill. Only Vargas. Only poor Vargas. R.I.P. Vargas. You were a good one. Alright. Let's see night 2. Night 2. Oh, wholesome. Stitch, Scully, and Eliza cheerfully sing songs together. Aww. Adorable. Hello. Welcome in. We are in round 3 of our Hunger Games. We have the dwarves and Sam win so far. But we're still in the middle of this one, so it's anybody's game. More or less. The Fairy Queen goes to sleep. Puffy fends the Sooms, Chenya, and Crowley away from his fire. Nej and Najma run into each other and decide to truce. Train begs Rolo to kill him, but he refuses. Kithaji passes out from exhaustion. Fair. The dwarves are unable to start a fire and sleep without warmth. Gino lets Lucius into his shelter. Aww. The cat beastman and the actual cat are hanging out. How cute. Corel poisons Gontu's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. Farewell, you're supposed to be the potion master, mister. How could you make such a basic mistake? R.I.P. Corel. R.I.P. Dia thinks about winning. Ambrose, the 63rd, receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Yeah, Corel really should have known better, honestly. Although, I wonder if it was like that scene in The Princess Bride, right? Where, what's his face is talking to the guy, and he has the 2 cups, and he's talking a big game about, like, how he'd never lose in the poison and whatever, because you switch the cups and switch them back. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened with Corel and Gontu. I have a feeling that's exactly what happened. Yeah, not mad, just disappointed. Yeah. Alright, well, the dwarves chased Eliza on day 3. Train runs away from Scully. Valid. Dia sprains her ankle while running away from Puffy. The Fairy Queen, Lucius, Rolo, and Stitch raid Gino's camp while he's hunting. Gontu, Chenya, and Crowley hunt for the other tributes. Ambrose, the 63rd, travels to higher ground. Nej fishes. The Sooms construct a shack. Good for them. Najma receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. And Kithaji sleeps through the entire day. Fair. Very fair. Alright, poor Corel. My. Overconfident in his own abilities. R.I.P. Now on night 3, we have Lucius questioning his sanity, Train and Stitch running into each other and trucing, Puppy destroying Ambrose the keep wanting to call him the 36th. 63rd supplies while he's running, or while he's asleep. I can't read words. Fairy Queen and Eliza hold hands for a nice little wholesome moment. Very cute, very cute. Najma and Rolo talk about tributes who are still alive. Scully looks up at the night sky, while Nej climbs a tree, and Kafaji receives medical supplies. And Dia tries to start a fire, but unfortunately is unsuccessful and has to sleep without the warmth. Chenya, Gantu, and the dwarves cheerfully sing songs together. Wow, that is not Gantu's vibe. But boy, oh boy, do the Chenya and dwarves, I think, have enough to convince him to do that. Yeah, true. Najma and Rolo would be terrifying together, honestly. I think Gantu got convinced by the dwarves. 100%. But it's wholesome regardless. We have Crowley screaming for help. On brand. On brand. Unfortunately, the MC isn't here for him to guilt trip. So he's just gonna have to deal with that on his own. I mean, does Najma know that though? I don't know. The Sooms try to sing themselves to sleep. Oh no, Gino! Gino! Oh, we were almost in the clear. Until Gino accidentally detonated a landmine while trying to arm it. Oh, Gino, no! R.I.P. Gino. Rest in peace, King. Should not have done that by yourself, buddy. Poor Gino. Can't catch a break. I'm pretty sure he also died by a landmine last time, though, right? Maybe. I don't know. Alright, well, on day 4, Gantu goes hunting. Nej! Nej sets off an explosive, killing Scully, Eliza, and Stitch. Nej? What are you doing? Why? Okay. Meanwhile, Train overhears Ambrose and the Fairy Queen talking. Rolo, Chenya, and Dia get into a fight. However, Chenya triumphs over both of them. So Chenya just killed Rolo and Dia. Okay. Wow. Okay, a lot of bloodshed on day 4. Wild. The dwarves get clean water from an unknown sponsor. Lucius discovers a river. Good for him. The Sooms make a wooden spear. Good on him. Puffy makes a slingshot. Okay. Najma scares Crowley off, as she should. And Kafaji practices archery. Dang, that was a lot of people. 6 cannon shots. Gino, Scully, Eliza, Stitch, Rolo, and Dia out for the count. Goodbye. Wow. Nej taking after Vil. Yeah. Absolutely wild performance out of everyone on day 4. What can be said about it? I don't know. But our poor fallen soldiers. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, we're getting closer. We're getting closer to the final couple people. Who's to say who's gonna win? Puffy, Train, the Sooms, and Nej sleep in shifts. Chenya sees a fire but stays hidden. Lucius and dwarves hold hands. So that's cute. Hanging out together. Ambrose, Gantu, Najma, and Crowley sleep in shifts. while the Fairy Queen and Kafaji truce for the night. All right. So nothing too dramatic. Nothing too dramatic after our multi-kill. Day 5, though. Ambrose goes hunting. Chenya travels to higher ground. The dwarves discover a river. Crowley attempts to try... Oh, no! Crowley! Mr. Negligence decided to climb a tree, but was so bad at it that he falls on the Fairy Queen and kills both of them. Rowley! Hey, welcome in. We're doing good. Kinda, sorta. Crowley is being silly once more, but, oh boy, it's been a ride. Kafaji makes a slingshot, while Lucius and Puffy split up and search for resources. Train and the Sooms fight, but Train decides to spare the Sooms lives. Najma scares Gantu off. Okay. And Nej makes a slingshot. Wow. Crowley! What do you gotta do, buddy? Ay. When Ethel did this with Grimm, everyone thought it was funny, but when Crowley did, yeah. Well, listen. Everybody tells Crowley off all the time anyway. Crowley got a double kill. Unfortunately, he also ended up dying in that process. Oh well. R.I.P. Fairy Queen, R.I.P. Crowley. Let's see what happens at, I believe, the feast, right? Oh, no, just night 5. Gantu looks up at the night sky. Najma and Train talk about the other tributes. Lucius lets the Sooms into his shelter. All the beans are cuddling. All of them. All at once. Chenya is unable to start a fire. Kafaji is unable to convince Ambrose the 63rd to not kill him. So Kafaji is out. Apparently. Nej cries himself to sleep. Honestly, mood. Puffy receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. I forgot Puffy was even still alive. Good job. And then oh no! The dwarves fall into a frozen lake. No. No. I'm fine. All of the dwarves. No. R.I.P. Yeah, Nej's conscience is getting to him. My gosh. Nej, yeah. Oh, poor them. Alright, now it is the feast. Najma and Chenya decide not to go to the feast. Nej cried himself so hard that he decided, you know what, screw it. And blow darts Ambrose in the neck, slowly killing him. Gantu, Lucius, and Puffy get into a fight, but Puffy triumphs over them and survives. What is happening with Puffy, guys? Train decided not to go to the feast, and the Sooms decided not to go to the feast. But Puffy is a silent threat. My goodness, Lucius and Gantu. R.I.P. Yeah, Nej has started his villain arc. Nej has started, Oh boy. Well, we'll see where this goes. Alright, day 6, Najma attacks Train, but he escapes. The Sooms camouflage themselves in the bushes. Nej and Puffy hunt for other people, while Chenya discovers a river. We're not quite down to our final 5, but boy is it getting interesting. 5 cannon shots. Kafaji, the dwarves, Ambrose, Gantu, and Lucius. Dang. Wow. Unfortunate for these lovely fellows. But gosh, yeah, Neige and Puffy are really doing something. I don't know what they're cooking up, but it's a little spooky. A little spooky, those two. Well, I suppose we'll have to see if either one of them continues to survive. Oh, look, they teamed up because they're sleeping in shifts. Puffy and Neige. Wow. Train questions his sanity. The Sooms try to treat their infection. And Najma, also entering her villain arc, stabs Chenya repeatedly with sighs. Wow. All right. Go Queen, I guess. R.I.P. Chenya, though. All right, so we're down to our final 5. We have Puffy, Neige, Train, the Sooms, and Najma. The Sooms have a good chance to win this. Wow. All right. Place your bets. Who do you think is going to die next? Puffy, Neige, Train, the Sooms, or Najma? Who do we think? Who do we think is not going to survive? I don't know. This is such an interesting spread of folks that I would never have imagined would get this far, but the Sooms, if the Sooms die of dysentery again, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Train maybe? Najma maybe? Puffy and Train? Ooh. The Sooms are not surviving. Dang, no one has faith in them anymore. Train, maybe. Maybe. Who's to say? We're so hoping that Neige wins. Oh, maybe. I mean, we won't know till we know, yeah? Yeah, so let's figure it out, shall we? Najma sprains her ankle while running away from Train. Puffy constructs a shack. The Sooms spearfish with a trident. And Neige receives a sponsor's unknown... I'll be able to read one of these days. Neige receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Welcome back. A lot has happened. We're down to our final 5 of round 3. We have Najma, Train, Puffy, the Sooms, and Neige all hanging out. Neige is going through his villain arc, apparently. So is Najma, honestly. And I think we're all here for it, to be fair. Rook is sponsoring him? Absolutely. 100%. All right, let's see. Poor Chenya, R.I.P. All right. Night 7. The Sooms lose sight of where they are. Oh, look, Neige, Puffy, and Najma all sing songs together. Isn't that sweet? That they're all hanging out together? Aww. And Train, meanwhile, just thinks about winning. All right. Let's see what day 8 has in store. I feel like we're due for a event of some kind. I feel like we're due for an event. I feel it in my bones. Well, no, but Najma searches for a water source. The Sooms hunt other tributes. Puffy makes a slingshot. Train makes a spear. And Neige thinks about home. Aw, poor baby. Well, no cannon shots, so no event that day. All right, night 8. Train starts a fire. The Sooms think about winning. Neige and Puffy sleep in shifts, and Najma tries to sing herself to sleep. Nothing too exciting. Pretty chill. Not too much to say. Day 9, Neige and Puffy work together. Train thinks about home, but the Sooms, The Sooms catch Najma off guard and kill her. The Sooms. Silent but deadly. Silent but deadly, I suppose. Dang. All right. R.I.P. Najma. R.I.P. Queen. Rest in peace. The Sooms going at it, though. Wow. All right. Down to final four. Down to final four. Yeah, crushed by the stack. Fair. Fair. My goodness. True, true. I, too, would also be caught off guard if a bunch of little squishy beans just came up to me. I would be like, oh, they're so cute. Oh, can I, like, squish you? Can I, like, you know, boop the snoot? And they'd be like, absolutely. And then I would get crushed by the rest of them. Yeah, the Sooms. Sooms are making waves. Sooms are making waves. Najma, unfortunate. Unfortunate, though. On night 9, Nej begs for Puffy to kill him, but Nej is still kept alive. The Sooms, as a monolith, cook their food before putting their fire out. Train thinks about winning. What a good time. Oh yeah. Seeing your brother as a marketable plushie. True, 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 true. That would feel like an hallucination. Absolutely. Yeah, Train is being surprisingly competitive, at least in his thoughts. Not so much in his actions. But let's see what happens on day 10. Oh, Nej receives clean water. Trey convinces Puffy not to kill him, only to kill him instead. So Puffy's gone. I guess Train really was thinking about winning. He really was getting his head in the game. Dang. Wow. And the Sooms injure themselves. Somehow. Somehow. Let's just hope that they don't die of dysentery again. All right, poor Puffy. R.I.P. Puffy. All right, night 10, night 10. Train is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. However, Nej and the Sooms huddle for warmth together. Nej and the Sooms are cuddling. How adorable. How adorable. Wow. All right. All right. Day 11. I guess this has actually been going on for quite some time. We have... Oh, it's kind of upsetting when the win comes kind of coincidentally, but the Sooms sleep through the day while Train dies from hunger and Nej falls into a frozen lake and drowns. So the Sooms do not have the Sebek curse. The Sooms are our winners of round 3. Congratulations, Sooms! Congratulations to everyone who voted on the Sooms at the beginning! Wow, but Nej really was on his villain arc. He had 4 whole kills. Dang! Oh, congratulations, Sooms! Congratulations! Wow. What a good time for them, huh? What a good time for them! Congratulations. Congratulations. Ooh, yeah. Eventually, if I can figure out how the actual code works for, like, the events, I can custom event it. But, oh boy, it's gonna take me a while. So I have to literally get rid of all the events and then replace them all. But eventually, maybe, one day. One day. Yeah. Yeah, Nej was really going hard in that one. But it just could not squeak out that win. Could not do it, could not do it. Alright, so, who do we think is going to win the 4th round of Vargas Camp After Dark? Who do we think? Who do we think? Scully or Rolo? Corell or Train? Rolo, lock in, please. Rooting for people whose names begin with an N. Fair enough, fair enough. Chenya. So close but so far. Made it to round 3. True. Gino. Maybe. Marja. One of the Halloween event trio. Oh, maybe. Scully. Oh, very lovely guesses, very lovely guesses. Nej or Rolo, maybe. Ernesto, could be, could be. I don't know. I suppose it's about time for us to see and start. All right. The queen grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. The dwarves run away, as well as Puffy, as well as the Sooms. Train snatches a pair of sides. Pharrell runs away from the cornucopia. Chenya gathers as much food as he can. Gino grabs a backpack and retreats. Oh, good night. Have fun. Enjoy sleeping. Have a good sleep. Thank you for coming and hanging out. It was lovely having you here. Rolo overpowers Najma, though, and kills her. So Rolo is locking in. Rolo is locking in. Unfortunately for Najma, though, did not work out well for her. Marja runs away from the cornucopia. Well, Rolo took it his own way, apparently. Eliza runs away from the cornucopia. Ernesto runs away from the cornucopia. Dia takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Scully runs away from the cornucopia. Kafaji runs away from the cornucopia. Lucius, Sam, and Crowley work together to get as many supplies as possible. Ambrose grabs a sword. Stitch runs away from the cornucopia. Gontu runs away from the cornucopia. So does Vargas. And now, I am so sorry to whoever voted on the people whose names start with N. But Nej accidentally stepped on a landmine. So we're 2 for 2 there. Unfortunately. R.I.P. Nej and Najma. Unfortunate. Scully, kills Lucius with a sickle. Rolo, the Sooms, and Vargas get into a fight, but Rolo has locked in because Rolo defeats them both. Stitch and Sam just hunt for other tributes. Corel begs for Train to kill him, but he refuses, keeping Corel alive. Eliza travels to higher ground. Gino catches Fairy Queen off guard and kills her. Go Gino, I guess. Pop off. Kafaji and Puffy split up to search for resources. Chenya, Crowley, Ernesto, and Gontu raid Dia's camp while she is hunting. The dwarves and Ambrose hunt for other tributes, while Marja practices her archery. Wow, okay. We had such an exciting day one. Najma, Nej, Lucius, the Sooms, Vargas, and the Fairy Queen all got. Everybody got. F's in the chat for all the folks that got. My goodness. Well, at least we're not having another repeat. So far, the Sooms are gone. I cannot immediately win again. Unfortunate as it is for them. Alrighty, moving right along. Kafaji tries to sing himself to sleep. Scully, Crowley, and Gontu get in a fight, but Crowley triumphantly kills them both. F's in the chat for Gontu and Scully. Marja receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Stitch cooks his food before putting his fire out. Puffy sees a fire, but stays hidden. Ernesto tends to Eliza's wounds. My apologies. Train sees a fire, but stays hidden. Chenya thinks about home. Gino tends to Dia's wounds. Corel begs Rolo to kill him, but he refuses. Ambrose goes to sleep. Sam begs for the dwarves to kill him, but they refuse. So yeah, Crowley did do something for once. Unfortunately, it was a thing that none of us wanted him to do. But, Sam defeats Crowley in a fight, but spares his life. Okay. Kafaji discovers a river. Chenya tries to sleep throughout the day. Eliza makes a wooden sphere. Ambrose runs away from Puppy. While Dia no! Dia no! Dia dies from hunger. No! No! Rip Queen, no! Oh, then the dwarves receive a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Rolo explores the arena. Pharrell tries to spearfish with a trident. Gino and Marja split up and search for resources. Train chases Ernesto. Okay. And Stitch explores the arena. Wow. Scully, Gontu, and Dia. Unfortunately. Unfortunate. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Oh, Train breaks his back while trying to get him. Maybe. Maybe. We'll have to see if Train is injured. Who's to say? Who's to say? But man, oh man. Oh, alrighty. Have a good night. Get good sleep. Thank you for coming and hanging out. It was lovely having you here. Oh man. Alright, well, let's see what continues to happen. Marja convinces Gino to snuggle with her. Cute, cute. Sam receives medical supplies. Train fends Kafaji, Stitch, and Ernesto away from his fire. The dwarves and Crowley hold hands. Okay. Puffy cooks his food before putting out his fire. Rolo tends to Cruel's wounds, apparently. Ambrose is awoken by nightmares. Wow. Eliza begs for Chenya to kill her, but he refuses. Which seems to be a theme this game. So no one else dies. Alright. Good to know. Good to see. Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Okay, well, there we go. Rolo's back at it again. Rolo stabs Eliza. Alright. Good on you. Ambrose tends to Gino's wounds. While Sam fishes. Pharrell makes a spear. Chenya steals from Kafaji. Puffy sprains his ankle while running away from the dwarves. Marja tends to Crowley's wounds. Stitch steals from Train while he isn't looking. And Ernesto hunts for the other tributes. Poor Eliza. Not even the ghosts can escape Rolo. No, no, they cannot. They cannot. Oh, true, true, true. If he gets sponsored by Styx or the Monster Lounge, he's set. For real, for real. Yeah, Puffy doesn't have ankles, but that's not stopping them from breaking. Alright, well, Gino convinces Chenya to snuggle with him. Gino's just being a little snuggle bug this time around. Stitch shoots a poison blow dart into Puffy's neck, which kills him. R.I.P. Puffy. Dead again. Crowley receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Marja starts a fire. Corel and Ernesto hold hands. Rain tends to Sam's wounds. Kafaji sees the fire but stays hidden. Ambrose and the dwarves talk about all the people who are still alive. While Rolo thinks about home. Yeah, the poison darts seem to be very popular this time around. We've had them pop up quite a bit. The Fox and the Hound? True, true. Yeah, I suppose that's their little grouping. Alrighty, what's gonna happen next? Gino practices his archery. Rolo tries to fish. Crowley thinks about home. Kafaji fishes. Sam defeats Ambrose but spares him. Ernesto does not spare Train and bashes his head in with a mace, which I did not even know he had. R.I.P. Train. The dwarves try to spearfish with a trident. Stitch also has a mace that I didn't know about and ends Cruel. Alright. Okay. Marja, on the other hand, gets clean water. And Chenya questions his sanity. Dang. Got revenge from earlier? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, Terrain and Corral out for the count. They smuggled in the maces? Probably. Probably. Oh, goodness. All right, three cannon shots. Puffy, Train, and Cruel. R.I.P. you three. Dang. It's been pretty chill otherwise, though, I feel like, this round. It hasn't been too bad. Well, let us continue, shall we? Ernesto tends to Ambrose's wounds, while Stitch, Rolo, and the dwarves discuss games and what might happen in the morning. Crowley tends to Gino's wounds. Kafaji and Sam sleep in shifts. And Marja and Chenya hold hands. They hold hands. How cute. How cute. Such a good time. Such a good time. Next up, we have dwarves poison Crowley, and he drinks it and dies. R.I.P. Crowley. Sam, Rolo, Kafaji, and Chenya and Ernesto hunt for other tributes. Stitch receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. My. Ambrose hunts for other tributes. And Gino catches Marja off guard and kills her. Gino! Buddy boy! What? Alright, well, that's Marja and Crowley off the table. R.I.P. both of them. My goodness. Lily and Floyd sponsoring Stitch. True. Yeah. The best thing the dwarves have ever done? Oh no. Yeah, it's always the quiet ones you have to watch out for. Unfortunately, Marja was not watching out. Not watching out well enough, not at all. Oh, man. Well, oh! Okay. Sam kills Rolo as Rolo tries to flee. R.I.P. Rolo. He was doing so well. Stitch gets water. Kafaji begs for Ernesto to kill him, but he doesn't. Ambrose pushes Chenya off of a cliff during a knife fight, and the dwarves kill Gino with a sickle. Savage. R.I.P. Rolo, Chenya, and Gino. Oh. R.I.P. R.I.P. Dang. So how many? We have Sam, Stitch, Kafaji, Ambrose, and the dwarves. We're down to our final five. Who do we think is going to win out of our five? Sam, Stitch, Kafaji, Ambrose, dwarves? Who's gonna do it, guys? Who do you think? Place your bets now. Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. Ernesto is also alive. We're down to 6. You're right. I keep reading those specific events as them dying for some reason in my head. So we have our final 6. We'll still place bets. We have Stitch. We have Stitch, Kafaji, Stitch, and Ernesto. Whoa, we all really like Stitch, huh? Nesh was the only thing standing between the dwarves and the dark side. True. All right, well, we all seem to have a consensus around Stitch, so we'll see how he goes. Oh, the feast. Well, the dwarves don't go, but Stitch sets off an explosive, killing Sam, Kafaji, and Ambrose. Man, Floyd and Lilia are so proud. They gave him that explosive, and he used it correctly. Wow. And Ernesto got clothes. We're down to our final three. The dwarves, Stitch, or Ernesto. Dang. So proud, so proud. My goodness. Day 6 we have Ernesto camouflaging himself in the bushes, Stitch collecting fruit, and the dwarves receiving an explosive. We all still voting on Stitch? We all still want Stitch to win? Is that what we're all going with? Are we all still rooting for Stitch? Is that our thing? Is that what we all wish to do? Stitch, yes. Stitch 100%. No, you're with Ernesto. All right. We have an Ernesto. Dwarf sponsored by Rook. Probably. Oh, we have quite a few Ernestos as well. So we have Stitch and Ernesto. My. I don't know what we're going to do if the dwarves win. We'll have to figure somebody else to take their place if they win. All right. Ernesto will just hide until Stitch and the dwarves fight each other. True. All right, let's find out. Oh, 6 people. Wow. Yeah, the landmine really did a number. All right. Let's see. Ernesto is awoken by nightmares. Stitch receives yet another explosive from an unknown sponsor, and the dwarves do not start a fire. All right, day 7. The dwarves get another explosive. Stitch spears fishes, and poor Ernesto did not clutch up. He did not. He eats some poison berries. Ernesto out for the count. Oh, he made it so far. He got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. He tried so hard. So hard. R.I.P. Poor guy. Oh, acid rain. We finally have the acid rain. Stitch injures the dwarves and leaves them in the rain to die. Guys, y'all were right. Stitch won. Stitch wins. Stitch got this in clutch. The acid rain did it. Stitch wins. All right, but what's this? Oh, Stitch had 6 kills. Stitch had the most kills. Stitch had so many kills. When did he do that? When did Stitch get 6 kills? It was because of the landmine. The explosive. Dang. Oh, making Peepaw and Floyd so proud. Lore accurate Stitch, yeah, true. Savage, but he did it. He clutched it out in the end. He may not have if Ernesto didn't eat those berries, but it happens. Happens to the best of them. All right. Well, place your bets on round 5 now. On round 5, who do we think is gonna win round 5? The dwarves won, Sam won, the Sooms won, and Stitch won. Pretty much be anybody's game at this point. Halloween boys again. Fair. Oh, we want Gino to win, do we? Should I make another prediction? I'm gonna predict that Lucius will win. I feel like that'd be really funny. Alrighty. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Enjoy your sleep if you're sleeping, or enjoy your day if it's daying. Oh, you brought pizza. Oh my goodness. Wow, thank you. I am so hungry. After the stream, I'm probably gonna go get a snack. Hoping for Ernesto or Gino or Corel. Ooh, maybe. We're voting on who we think's gonna win. So place your bets. Chenya. Yes, Lucius for the win. Yes. I want Lucius to win just for the memes. Leona, sponsor fellow cat. Maybe. Maybe. There's quite a few cats for him to choose from here. You could sponsor Lucius or Gino or Chenya. Got many, many, many. Team Stitch. Ooh. Oh, Stitch just won. You'll have to go see the VOD later if you want to see. But maybe he'll win again. Maybe he'll win again. Who's to say? Who's to say? Lucius has to win or the Zooms again? Maybe, maybe. At least he knows Lucius. True. That's true. Ah, okay. All right. Switching teams. Very fair, very fair. All right, well, shall we begin round 5, everyone? Marja rips a mace out of Ambrose's hands. Gontu kills Eliza with a rock, starting off very strong. Puffy runs away. The Fairy Queen catches a pair of size, as well as Scully. He also gets some size. Crowley runs away. Welcome back, welcome back. You're just in time for round 5 starting. Kafaji also grabs some size. Wow, size seem to be very popular this round. Lucius runs away. Corel kills Ernesto. Wow, okay. We're really going for a bloodbath this time. All right, all right. The dwarves run away. Vargas runs away. The Zooms gather as much food as they can. Nej finds a bag of explosives. Okay, go off. Stitch gets a bottle of alcohol and a rag. All right, all right. Oh, Stitch won the last one. Stitch won the last one. It was pretty close, but he won. Train runs away from the cornucopia. Dia runs away from the cornucopia. Najma gets a first aid kit. Rolo takes the sphere. Chenya runs away. And Sam pushes Gino off a cliff during a knife fight. Savage. Yeah, Stitch. Stitch should win. R.I.P. Gino. No. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Well, Chenya, Trey, Lucius, Najma, and Ambrose hunt for other tributes. Scully receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Marja thinks about home. Dia and the dwarves work together for the day. Gontu overhears Rolo and the Zooms talking in the distance. The Fairy Queen, Stitch, Sam, and Puffy raid Vargas's camp while he is hunting. Nej stalks Kifaji. Ruel camouflages himself in the bushes. Crowley, yet again, for who knows why, is picking flowers. This is the third time Crowley has picked flowers. Why? What is he doing? Why is he so unbothered? Ah. Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, if anyone joins the Discord, just make sure that you post an introduction so that I can add you to the members so that you can actually have access to the server. But welcome, anyone who joins. Cannon Crowley, honestly. Oh, we could do a Gardic phone and make all of the prompts, like, Hungry Games coded. Maybe. That could be fun. I'll have to think on it. Figure out a date and a time. If I ignore the other tributes, they won't kill me. That must be Crowley's strategy. That has to be his strategy. He picks flowers way too often. Oh gosh. Oh no. Hey, listen. Maybe. Yeah. Eliza, Ernesto, and Gino. R.I.P. Halloween boys. R.I.P. Oh man. Goodness gracious. At least they went out together, kind of, sort of, you know? No revenge, just happy afterlife. Oh yeah, y'all trying to desperately to draw my desperate attempts at fixing my skull. Oh boy. Could be fun, could be fun. Who's to say, who's to say? But for now, we have Crollo, Rally, Crollo, I swear I can read. Crowley, Rollo, and the Fairy Queen discuss the games and what might be happening in the morning. Kafaji stays awake all night. The dwarves, the Puffy, and the Sooms cheerfully sing songs together. Dia receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Nej kills Scully as he tries to run. Okay. Okay, Nej. Okay. Welcome in, welcome in. Ooh, what? Oh, were you having dinner? Oh, that sounds so good. What'd you have? I'm very curious. Oh my gosh, that's probably what Crowley is doing. He's just giving the flowers to people, so that's his bargaining piece. Yeah, Nesh is having another villain arc. Ooh, spaghetti? Oh, that sounds delicious. Alright. Stitch is unable to start a fire. Corral looks at the night sky. Ambrose thinks about winning. While Lucius, Marja, Gantu, and Najma sleep in ships. Sam lets Train into a shelter. Wholesome, wholesome. Vargas stabs Chenya while his back is turned. R.I.P. Chenya. I feel like Chenya just keeps getting stabbed. Poor boy, poor boy. R.I.P. Alright, Ambrose is prickled by thorns while picking berries. Kafaji makes a slingshot. Najma begs for Sam to kill her, but he refuses. Stitch stalks Train. The Sooms and Crowley hunt for other tributes. Okay. The dwarves travel to higher ground. Vargas receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Dia throws a knife into the Fairy Queen's chest. Okay. Alright. If that's what you want to be doing, okay, I suppose. Nej tries to spearfish. Gantu and Rollo work together. Cruel picks flowers. Again, he must be making a poison. Lucius discovers a cave. Puffy camouflages himself in the bushes. And Marja! What is happening? Why is this the flower picking round? Everybody's picking flowers. Picking flowers. Everyone. Okay. I don't know what they're gonna do with them. But now they have them. Ah, Scully, Chenya, and the Fairy Queen. F's in the chat. F's in the chat. We have one of our queens down. Make a flower chain? I guess. Maybe if they all sing Kumbaya around the campfire. Maybe, maybe. Ooh, munching on cake? What kind of cake? Oh, I'm just getting hungrier and hungrier. Yeah, trying to get all the Fae to... Maybe, maybe. Oh, true, true, true. Flowers can be used as medicine, depending on the flowers. That's fair, that's fair. Sponsored by the magic of friendship. Absolutely. Vanilla with buttercream? Oh, so good. So good. Sounds like a wonderful time. Alrighty. Well, on night 2, Marcia sees a fire but stays hidden. Sam starts a fire. Gantu tries to treat his infection, while Najma, Rollo, and Stitch sleep in shifts. Lucius questions his sanity. Crowley screams for help. Again. Very on brand. Oh, true, true. They can be eaten. That's fair. Yeah, yeah. Dandelions, violets. You can eat roses. Just don't eat the roses from the grocery stores. Because the ones in the grocery stores generally have, like, pesticides and stuff on them. But you can eat roses. There's quite a few flowers you can eat. The dwarves lose sight of where he is. Rain stays awake all night. The Sooms, Crowley, and Ambrose sleep in shifts. Vargas and Nej tell themselves stories about each other. Dia, Puffy, and Kafaji sleep in shifts. So, not too much is happening. Oh no. Not too much is happening except Lucius is on catnip now. Apparently. Poor guy, poor guy. Maybe those were the flowers they were picking. Maybe they weren't picking flowers, but they were picking earth. I don't know. Well, on day 3, Vargas receives medical supplies. Corel, Gontu, Puffy, Train, and Lucius track down and kill the Sooms. The Sooms? Oh no. And Marja throws a knife into Nej's head. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, true. You can't eat daffodils. This is fair. Daffodils are not good to eat. Do not eat daffodils. Yeah, they used the cat to get to the Sooms. True. Oh, is Train's favorite candy violets? Is that true? Wow, I didn't know that. Oh, that's interesting. Not gonna lie, violets are pretty tasty. I make like a violet syrup every spring because I have a bunch of wild violets that grow in my backyard. And so every spring you just take them and you cook them down a little bit with some sugar. Very good. It's very tasty. That's for winning against your grandson, I suppose. Goodness. Well, Ambrose scared Crowley off. Najma steals from Dia. Kafaji tries to sleep throughout the entire day. Seems to be a theme for him. Rolo receives clean water. Sam sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Stitch discovers a cave. And the dwarves explore the arena. My. The Sooms and Nej. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Poor boys. But yeah, they needed a lot of people to take down the Sooms. A lot of people. Oh yeah, true. Kafaji is taking a page out of Leo's book. This is fair. Absolutely fair. Small and deadly. True. They did win once. Alrighty. Rolo receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Crowley loses sight of where he is, while Train screams for help. Najma goes to sleep. Stitch and Vargas sleep in shifts. Dia tries to treat her infection. Lucius receives medical supplies. Gontu screams for help. Kafaji sees a fire but stays hidden. Rel, Marja, and Sam sleep in shifts. Dwarves stay awake all night. Ambrose receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, while Puffy, who I also forgot this round existed, dies from an infection. R.I.P. Puffy. Yeah, true. They are making sure he stays hydrated. This is fair. Yeah, Kafaji is a little older. I don't blame him for sleeping, to be honest. Yeah, I keep forgetting that Puffy exists. And then by the time that he is brought up again, he dies. It seems to be a theme tonight. Oh, goodness. Okay. Gontu sets Marja on fire with a Molotov. Brutal. While Stitch receives fresh food, the dwarves explore the arena. Crowley, Corel, and Sam hunt for other tributes. Ambrose receives fresh food. Najma chases Train. Lucius fishes. Dia constructs a shack. Vargas injures himself. Kafaji receives an explosive. And Rolo sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Well, unfortunately, poor Marja is also off the table now. R.I.P. Marja. gone for this world, or however you were supposed to say that. Yeah, I guess Gontu did vote for Arce. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Rolo will win this time. Who's to say? We're getting there, slowly but surely. Stitch thinks about home, while Crowley quietly hums. Vargas can't start a fire. Ruel questions his sanity. Kafaji thinks about home. Gontu destroys Lucius' supplies while he's sleeping. The dwarves cry themselves to sleep. Train receives clean water. Najma tends to her wounds. Rolo and Dia talk about the tributes who are still alive. Ambrose and Sam tell stories about each other. So yet another evening where not too much has happened. Very nice, very wholesome. Day 5, Gontu constructs a shack. The dwarves receive clean water from an unknown sport. Gurel discovers a cave. Vargas begs for Rolo to kill him, but Rolo refuses. Lucius taints Najma's food, killing her. Kitty, why'd you do that? Aw, rip Najma. Sam steals from Ambrose. Crowley fishes. Kifaji throws a knife into Train's head. Grandpa and Grandpa violence? No! Stitch injures himself. Dia, no! All of our lovely ladies are gone now. Dia dies from hypothermia. No! Oh, R.I.P. Najma, Dia, Train, down for the count. No. I mean, they did make it pretty far this time. Not gonna lie, they did make it pretty far. But my. You think Stitch is gonna win? He might win again. Oh, true. Train is with his wife now. Fair is fair. Not all doom and gloom. Alrighty. Night 5. Oh! Starting off Night 5 strong with Vargas shooting a blow dart into Sam. R.I.P. Sam. Gontu loses sight of where he is. Kifaji, Ambrose, Crowley, Stitch, and Pharrell sleep in shifts. Lucius and Rolo huddle for warmth. Isn't that adorable? Oh, that's so cute. And the dwarves climb a tree. Dang, R.I.P. Sam. Gontu searches for a water sword. Rolo tries to spearfish with a trident. Ambrose receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Vargas sprains his ankle while running away from Crowley. Stitch runs away from Kavaji. Ruel searches for a water source. Lucius discovers a river. And the dwarves die from an infection. R.I.P. dwarf. Lucius found a new white-haired father. True. Dang. Alright. Well, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Have good sleep if you're going to sleep. Have a good day if you're having a day. Thanks for coming and stopping by. It was lovely having you here. Alrighty. Sam and the dwarves. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Oh, Cruel cries himself to sleep. Poor guy. Ambrose attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Lucius loses sight of where he is. Rolo tends to his wounds. Kafaji climbs a tree. Stitch, no! Stitch dies from hunger, no. Oh no. Crowley receives a explosive. Gontu is awoken by nightmares. And Vargas. He detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. R.I.P. Vargas. Well, during the feast, Crowley and Rollo fight over raw meat, but Rollo gives up. Lucius and Ambrose do not go to the feast. Kifagi is unable to convince Cruel to not kill him. So Kifagi is out. And Gontu decides not to go to the feast. It might be Crowley. I don't know. Gontu camouflages himself in the bushes. Ambrose sprains his ankle while running away from Lucius. Rollo thinks about home while Cruel hunts for other tributes, and Crowley camouflages himself in the bushes. Alrighty. Stitch, Vargas, and Kifagi. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Let angels sing thee all to thy rest. We're getting close. We're getting close. Oh. Oh, second graders? Yeah, the youngins can run you ragged. But that sounds like a fun time overall. Yeah, kids sometimes don't listen. This is very true. Are you enjoying it so far, though? Is it what you expected it to be? Is it going well? Excuse me. Goodness, it's only like 9 o'clock. Lucius climbs a tree to rest. Pharrell tries to treat his infection. Ambrose, Gontu, and Crowley sleep in shifts. And Rollo cries himself to sleep. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's always good. Yeah, Lucius on brand. Poor Rollo. Well, we'll have to see. This is our final 6, so let's see if we get down to the final 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, yawning's a very sympathetic thing. Apologies. Alrighty. Ambrose discovers a river. Lucius is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Gontu searches for a water source. Crowley practices his archery. Pharrell defeats Rollo in a fight but spares him. So we're all still on the board still. No cannon shots. Alrighty, well. Pharrell, Crowley, and Rollo get into a fight, but Rollo kills both of them. Okay, Rollo. Making it our final 4. Wow. Ambrose and Gontu tell each other stories, and Lucius thinks about winning. So we're down to Rollo, Ambrose, Gontu, and Lucius. Who do we think is going to win? I'm sticking with Lucius. I'm sticking with my original bet. Are we all gung-ho for Rollo? Do we think that someone else might sweep the win? Y'all seem to be rooting for Rollo quite a bit. Going with Gontu now? Rollo or Lucius? Lucius? Oh, my. Lucius, Gontu, Lucius. It would be really, really funny if it was Lucius. But if Gontu wins, that'd also be quite hilarious. Lucius, alright, well. Shall we continue on? Rollo to bring it home. Cat for the win. Alright. Alright, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Gontu fishes. Lucius steals from Rollo while he isn't looking. And Ambrose falls into a frozen lake. Okay, well, Ambrose is no longer here. So we have Gontu, Lucius, or Rollo. We have our 3 top contenders in the polls. Our 3 remaining contenders in the game. Oh. R.I.P. Ambrose. R.I.P. Ambrose. Alright, Gontu, Lucius, or Rollo? Oh my. Who's to say? Crowley, and Ambrose are gone. But who's to say? Oh? Okay, well, Gontu got fresh food, but Rollo kills Lucius with a sickle. So it's up to Rollo and Gontu now. It's Rollo or Gontu. Who's gonna win? We got a 50-50. We know how we love those 50-50 odds. Oh, we know how we love them. Oh. Poor Lucius. Honestly, poor Lucius. I don't know. The kitty got real close. He got real close to winning, but... Rolo's locking in. Rolo's locking in. Let's see if he can keep the momentum. Let's see if we can keep it. Let's see. Oh, he locked in! Rolo locked in! Rolo throws a knife into Gantu's head, meaning Rolo is the winner of this round! Congratulations to all y'all rooting for Rolo. He got him. He got him. GG's Rolo has won. And Rolo had the most kills. Look at him go. Wow, 4 whole kills. Good job, Rolo. Well done. Congratulations to Rolo. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, round 6. Place your bets now. Who do we think is going to win this round of the Hunger Games? Oh, man. How exhilarating was that? My. The girlies. Eliza, Scully, Halloween boys still. Dia, Pharrell or Najma, Kitty or Grandma. Ooh. Sam or Stitch, potentially. Chenya is the new Sabang. He might be, yeah. He tends to not survive for very long. Pharrell or Lucius, one of the women. Gonna say the kitty cat. Any of the Halloween boys? My. So many options, so little time. Cheering for Dia. Oh, all right. Hartsable student A. Oh, I suppose. They're here in spirit. Pharrell, perhaps. Alrighty. Let us see what round 6 has in store. Gafaji runs away from the cornucopia. Sam runs away. Vargas runs. Marja runs. Chenya runs. Eliza runs. Nij overpowers Crowley. R.I.P. Birdman. Yeah. Scarabia student B also here in spirit. Wow, okay. Alright. Stitch runs away. The Sooms run away. Gino runs away. So does Gantu. So does Ambrose. The dwarves break Puppy's nose over a basket of bread. My. Najma finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Pharrell runs away. Ernesto runs away. Dia runs away. Scully scares Rolo away from the cornucopia. Very on brand, Scully. Oh. Train rips the mace out of the Fairy Queen's hands. And Lucius runs away. So we only have 2 deaths so far. Right? Alright. Oh no, we only had a Birdman. It was only Crowley. Only 1 death so far. Alright, day 1. Kafaji sees smoke in the distance. Fairy Queen, Rolo, Vargas, Cruel, raid Eliza's camp while she's hunting. Ernesto camouflages himself in the bushes. Dia tries to sleep through the entire day. Lucius is prickled by thorns while picking berries. Tremaine practices his archery. Gantu gets clean water. Najma defeats Ambrose but spares his life. Nej, Stitch, the dwarves, and Gino and Puppy hunt together. Sam camouflages himself in the bushes. The Sooms and Marja work together. Chenya makes a slingshot. And Scully practices his archery. So far, pretty calm, pretty tame. Oh, poor Crowley. R.I.P. Crowley. Rest in peace, Birdman. Alright, night 1. The dwarves are awoken by nightmares. Marja passes out from exhaustion. Pharrell receives fresh food. Eliza sets off an explosive, which kills Kithaji. Eliza. Fairy Queen thinks about home. Stitch defeats Lucius but spares his life. Scully thinks about home. Chenya receives an explosive. Rolo kills Najma with a sickle. Rolo. You won last time, buddy. You can calm down. Gontu and Gino tell stories about each other. Dia destroys the Sum's supplies while they sleep. Vargas and Train tell each other stories. Puffy questions his sanity. Ambrose, Ernesto, and Sam cheerfully sing songs together. Oh, Nej cooks Nej cooks food and then puts his fire out. All right. Oh, and then Chenya kills Puffy with his own weapon. Wow. Okay, Chenya, go for it. Nej thinks about home. Stitch is picking flowers. This is the flower picking round of the Wow, all right. We've had that come up a lot. Ambrose tries to spearfish with a trident. The Sooms try to sleep throughout the day. The Fairy Queen sees smoke but doesn't investigate. Train overhears Dia and Vargas talking in the distance. Marja runs away from Sam. Rolo dies from hunger. That's that karma, Rolo. That's that karma. Ernesto defeats Eliza but spares her. Scully and Lucius work together. Corel receives an explosive, and Gontu constructs a shack, while the dwarves travel to higher ground and Gino receives a hatchet. Pretty tame overall. Yeah, we told him to chill and then he just starved immediately. Oh my. 4 cannon shots. Kafaji, Najma, Puffy, and Rolo. He couldn't find any grapes or croissants. True. R.I.P. Gino defeats Nej but spares his life. Vargas and Marja sleep in shifts. Gontu quietly hums. The Sooms receive clean water. Lucius lets Sam into his shelter. Ernesto looks at the night sky. The dwarves kill Scully while he's sleeping. Okay. All right. Stitch receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Eliza goes to sleep. Chenya quietly hums. Corel receives clean water. The Fairy Queen receives an explosive. Ambrose and Dia run into each other but decide to truce. And Train questions his sanity. My. Day 3, Chenya tries to spearfish. Gontu, Fairy Queen, Eliza, and Gino hunt for other tribute. Vargas stalks Stitch. Lucius sees smoke rising but decides not to investigate. Cruel scares Marja off. The dwarves discover a cave. Nej receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Sam dies from hunger. Okay. This really is the Hunger Games this round. Ernesto, Dia, Ambrose, and Train hunt for other tributes. And the Sooms travel to higher ground. Scully and Sam out for the count. R.I.P. Rest in peace, you two. Alrighty. Night 3. Oh, Nej shoots a poison dart through Corel's neck, while Ambrose convinces Dia to snuggle with him. Gino looks at the night sky. The dwarves, the Sooms, Ernesto, Train, and Vargas sleep in shifts. Chenya loses sight of where he is. Marja falls into a pit and dies. Unfortunate. Stitch receives fresh food. Lucius receives fresh water. Gontu defeats Eliza but spares her. And the Fairy Queen thinks about home. Oh, now you want Ambrose to win? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. Gontu hunts for the other tributes while the dwarves question their sanity. Gino searches for firewood. Stitch scares Chenya off. Vargas oh my goodness, Vargas catches Train off guard and kills him. R.I.P. Eliza explores the arena. The Fairy Queen picks flowers as one does. Ambrose and Lucius work together. The Sooms search for firewood. Dia and Nej hunt for other tributes. And Ernesto dies from thirst. Man, the natural causes seem to be getting people this time around. A lot of hunger and a lot of thirst. Oh, an event. We have a monstrous hurricane wrecking the arena. Lucius survives, Vargas survives, Gontu gets sucked into the hurricane, Eliza survives, the Soom survives, Chenya survives. Gino is incapacitated by the flying debris. Stitch is also incapacitated by the flying debris. Nej tries to save the dwarves from being sucked into the hurricane only to be sucked in as well. Aww. That's so on brand, but also so tragic. R.I.P. Ambrose tries to save the Fairy Queen, but they both get sucked in together. R.I.P. Ambrose. Guess he's not winning this round. And Dia survives. So who do we have left? Dia, Chenya, the Sooms, Eliza, and Vargas and Lucius. We have 6 people left. 6 people left. Yeah, Dia's still alive. We still have one lovely lady left. But Corel, Marja, Train, Ernesto, Gontu, Gigino, Stitch, Nej, and the dwarves, and Ambrose, and the Fairy Queen did not survive this round. Maybe Dia will win. Maybe. All right. Oh, everybody sleeps in shifts except for Lucius, who screams for help. It's just a little cat screaming in the night, trying to find help. Tragic. Alrighty, well, the feast. Dia decides not to go. Chenya strangles the Sooms, so the Sooms are gone. Eliza decides not to go, and Vargas steals Lucius's memoirs. I don't know what he's gonna find in there, but he stole them anyway. Oh no. I bet he stole the pictures of Train. He stole the only pictures of Train that Lucius still had. That's what he stole. Somehow I feel like Vargas is not going to survive this. Alright, well, we're down to our final 5. We have Dia, Chenya, Eliza, Vargas, and Lucius. So who do we think, guys? Who do we think is going to win? Who do we think shall win? I still kind of want Lucius to win, not gonna lie. You have a vote for Lucius or Dia? Chenya would be nice. Chenya, Dia, or Lucius? Lucius. Kitty, please take it all. Well, maybe he will. Maybe. Chenya, since he survived this long. Lucius or Chenya or Dia? My. So no one wants Vargas or Eliza. Not that I can blame you for that. Can't blame you there. Dia win for Deuce, so she can go home. Ah, I see. Pulling for Chenya. But you'll accept the other kitty. Fair is fair. Vargas, because it would make sense. Maybe the underdog shall win. Let us find out. Lucius chases Vargas. Chenya hunts for the other tributes. Eliza poisons Dia's drink, and Dia drinks it and dies. No, Dia, no. Eliza's the last person I would expect to do that, but apparently. My. Yeah, you're right. Lucius is trying to get his memoirs back from Vargas. There could only be one best girl, I guess. Alright, let's see. The Sooms and Dia. R.I.P. R.I.P. Oh, man. Chenya, Lucius, and Vargas cheerfully sing songs together. And Eliza receives a hatchet. She's gonna actually become the ghost bride from the Haunted Mansion now. In the attic with the hatchet. Oh, good. Oh, fantastic. This can't go wrong. This can't go wrong. No. Oh, Lord. My. All right, well, day 6. Chenya questions his sanity while Eliza runs away from Lucius, and Vargas receives clean water. Nothing dramatic. We have the calm before the storm. No one died, which is fine, but Lucius and Elijah sleep in shifts. Chenya, no, Chenya. Chenya bleeds out due to injuries while Vargas looks at the sky. My. R.I.P. Chenya. So close. So close. He was so close, but now we're down to the final 3. I'm really hoping Lucius wins. I'm really hoping Lucius wins. He made it to the final 3 twice now. Twice. Oh, we're rooting for Eliza? Having a lady win? Maybe. I don't know. We're real close now. We're real close. Let's see. Lucius, no! Lucius, no! You were so close! Lucius attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Vargas, and they both are out, which means that Eliza has won. Eliza! Well, we all wanted a lady to win. I just have a feeling that we did not want this specific lady to win, but hey, a win's a win. We gotta win for the girlies. Oh, man. Oh, but only second. Technically, Chenya was first in terms of kills, but gotta love women. Gotta love them women. Yeah, true. We gotta win for the girls, but at what cost? Oh, my. Well. Y'all place your bets. Who do you think is gonna win round 7? Who's gonna win round 7? Huh? This might be our final round. I'm getting quite hungry. Well, let's see. Halloween boys again. You stay locked in. All right. Scully or Kafaji or Ambrose. Gontu or the Fairy Queen. Scully. Dia or the Kitty. Lucius, Nej or Scully. Fairy Queen. Free Chenya. Maybe. Just one of the cats. Any one of the cats. Lucius. Nej, Najma, Dia, Gino, or Marja to win. 7 rounds for the Great 7. Yeah. I think we did 7 rounds last time as well. So in the realm of consistency, just trying to keep things a little consistent. Swapping your vote for the other cat, Chenya. For L, win, please. Well, we'll just have to see about all that, shan't we? Alrighty. Into the fray we go. Kafaji, the dwarves, Krell, and Najma share everything they gather before running. Scully runs. Ernesto scares the Fairy Queen. Nej stays in the cornucopia for resources. Marja runs away. Chenya runs away. Train runs away. The Sooms set off an explosive, killing Lucius and Vargas. Well, R.I.P. that kitty. Alright, Sooms. Okay. Ambrose runs away from the cornucopia. Dia runs. Gino runs. Eliza and Gontu fight for a bag, and Eliza strangles Gontu with the straps and then runs. R.I.P. Gontu. Stitch finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Sam runs away from the cornucopia. Charlie runs away from the cornucopia. Puppy grabs a jar of fishing bait while Rollo gets the fishing gear. Eliza's going strong out the gate. She's saying, ain't nobody else taking this win from me. Oh, goodness. Eliza scares the Fairy Queen off. Najma diverts Gino's attention and runs away. Stitch tries to fish. Train ambushes Marja and kills her. Elder on elder violence. My. Ernesto! Ernesto, what are you doing? Ernesto sets off an explosion, killing Puppy, the dwarves, and Nej. Ernesto! Ernesto! Dia receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Sam repeatedly stabs Crowley to death. Okay. Previous rounds. Yes, of course. Our first round was won by the dwarves. Second round was won by Sam. Third round was won by the Sooms. Fourth round was run by Stitch. Fifth was Rollo. Sixth was Eliza. And we are now in the seventh. So we've actually had a very interesting a variety of people winning. Bro letting up some pent anger out on his boss. True. You know what? I'm sure Crowley has not paid off his tab in a very long time. I can almost guarantee you that he has not paid off his tab in a long time. Pharrell and Kafaji hunt together. The Sooms pick flowers. Man, we have gotten so many flower picking people. Chenya convinces Scully to not kill him, only to kill him instead. Brutal, Chenya. Ambrose accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Wow. We're in the land of goofs. The land of goofs. And Rollo thinks about home. Oh my. Lucius, Vargas, Gontu, Marja, Puffy, Dwarves, Nej, Crowley, Scully, and Ambrose. 10 cannon shots. 10. 10 of them. Oh my goodness. R.I.P. R.I.P. On night 1, Kafaji, the Fairy Queen, fight the Sooms and Ernesto, but the Sooms and Ernesto survive. Fairy Queen and Kafaji out. Aw, Stitch and Gino huddle for warmth. That's so cute. Aww. Chenya, Najma, Corel sleep in shifts. Eliza and Train sleep in shifts. And Sam, Dia, and Rollo discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Very exciting, very exciting. Alright, well, Rollo, Chenya, Corel, and Train hunt for other tributes. Eliza hunts for other tributes. Dia begs the Sooms to kill her, but they keep her alive. Stitch steals from Najma. Gino constructs a shack. Sam and Ernesto work together for the day. Alright, so we're chilling, we're hanging. Good, we're good. Only Kafaji and the Fairy Queen, okay. Night 2, Sam gets water. Chenya treats his infection. Train questions his sanity. Pharrell gets water. Eliza gets sleep. Gino gets food. Dia gets sleep. Rollo starts a fire. Very on brand. Najma loses sight of where she is. Ernesto and Stitch talk about the tributes. And the Sooms question their sanity. Still very chill. Still hanging out. Having a good time. Everything's all good. Day 3, Stitch gets fruit. Chenya tends to Rollo's wounds. Najma hears Ernesto and Dia talking. Train discovers a river. Sam searches for a water source. Gino thinks about home. Cruel sprains his ankle while running away from Eliza. And the Sooms, no! The Sooms die from thirst. Now. R.I.P. Sooms. They were good. They were good while lasting. But the poor Sooms. Poor Sooms. Alright. Najma and Kurel run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Dia and Rolo run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Chenya begs Sam to kill him, but Sam refuses. Gino quietly hums. Eliza and Stitch and Train sing songs together. Very nice, very nice. And Ernesto dies from hunger. Again. Rest in peace, Ernesto. R.I.P. Oh, man. Poor guy. Eliza constructs the shack the next day, while Najma tries to sleep throughout the entire day. Stitch travels to higher ground. Gino and Dia work together. Train and Sam split up to search for resources. Rolo kills Chenya with a rock. Okay. And Karel thinks about home. Wow, our cats are... We only got one cat left. We only have one cat left. Alrighty. Proceeding forward, Ernesto and Chenya out for the count. R.I.P. Rest well, rest well. Yeah, he treated Rolo's wounds, and then Rolo was like, okay, thanks, you're a threat now. Goodbye. Oh, man. Dia tries to sing herself to sleep. Grell sees a fire, but stays hidden. Gino quietly hums. Sam thinks about winning. Rolo receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Najma climbs a tree to rest. Stitch cooks his food before putting his fire out. Eliza loses sight of where she is. And Train unknowingly, unfortunately, eats toxic berries. Oh, poor Train. R.I.P. Train. My. Onwards, Eliza decides not to go to the feast, nor does Cruel. Rolo steals Sam's memoirs. He really wants to find out why he's called the Shadow Man. And Gino and Stitch track down Najma. And Dia, no, all our lovely ladies except for Eliza are all out of the count. Dia bleeds out. So we have Eliza, Cruel, Rolo, Sam, Gino, Stitch. Oh man. Ay. We have three. We have four. We have four repeat winners. Eliza, Sam, Rolo, and Stitch have all won before. So we're rooting for Cruel or Gino here. It would be so sad to end on a repeat. My goodness. Alright, well. Stitch, Sam, Cruel, and Gino hunt for the other tributes, while Rolo and Eliza hunt for the other tributes. How fun. Train, Najma, and Dia. Ah, man. Cruel cries himself to sleep. Gino and Stitch huddle for warmth, while Sam, Rolo, and Eliza sleep in shifts. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen. Gino! Get it! Gino strangles Rolo. Alright. That's one of our repeat persons off of the list. Stitch discovers a cave, Sam discovers a cave, and Cruel attacks Eliza, but she escapes. Alright, we're down to our final five. We have Gino, Stitch, Cruel, Eliza, and Sam. Let's see. R.I.P. Rolo. Stitch questions his sanity. Gino convinces Eliza to snuggle with him. And Cruel shoots an arrow into Sam's head. So we are down yet another repeat winner. We're back to 50-50 odds, guys. We're back to 50-50 odds. All right. This could work. We could see Gino or Cruel win here. We could. We just might see them win. Maybe. All right. Cruel sees smoke, but doesn't investigate. Gino convinces Eliza not to kill him, only to kill her instead, and Stitch dies from thirst. We are down to Gino and Cruel. We are down to our two guys who have not won before. All of our repeat winners are off of the table. It is now mono of mono. Cat versus dog. The battle as old as time. Who is going to win? Place your bets now. Who's gonna win? Cruel or Gino? Cruel or Gino? Cruel or Gino? Who's gonna win? Who do you think is gonna win? Oh my gosh, a tale as old as time. We got quite a few votes for Gino. We got some Cruel coming in. Cruel, do it for Ernesto. Cruel. Oh man. Y'all are split. All right. Halloween boys, both. If only both could win. If only. Cruel. Oh. Gino since the start. All right, guys. What do you say? Let's find out. Oh. I didn't realize it was gonna do the cannon shot. All right, let's find out. Oh! Oh no! Well, Cruel wins. The dog ate the cat. Cruel is our final winner of this round of Hunger Games. Oh, GG. Oh, Gino was so close. So close. So close. I mean, oh my gosh. I was gonna say, to be fair, you got the most kills, but no, Ernesto. Oh, that's right, because Ernesto set off the landmine, right? How cruel, you could say. Yeah. Wow. Oh, that was so clutch, though. What a moment. That could not have been a better final climax, if I do say so myself. That was wild. That was so wild. Oh, man. What a time. Goodness. This was so much fun yet again. Oh, my. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out for yet another wonderful round of Hunger Games. There were so many fun little moments in this. I'm so glad that we had such a fun final round, too. But man, everyone was picking flowers tonight. That was wild. Everyone wanted those flowers. I don't know why. But yeah, it was quite silly, quite fun. Perhaps in another venture, if we do Hunger Games again, I'll actually get stuff together ahead of time enough to customize all of the little entries. We could do like a total Beamsday customization. It would just take me a while to figure out how the heck to do it. But yeah. Oh, wow. I'm so glad y'all have fun. Yeah, good night. Or good day. Whichever it is in your case. But thank you for coming and hanging out. Yeah, they must have been some very rare and expensive flowers. They had to be. Cause man, they just kept going for him, especially Crowley. My goodness, he really liked those flowers. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for being here. I'm glad y'all had fun. I'll see y'all again on Wednesday for something. I have no idea what we're gonna do yet, but I'll see you again then. But until we meet again, I wish that you all have wonderful days. If you're going to sleep, have good sleep. If you are having a day, have a good day. And I'll see you all again another time. Night's blessings. Bye-bye.